It do not matter. Clip on a Ruger, look like a ruler.
Okay, so I'm back, and before the video starts, greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. So this video, we have a couple of clips to talk about, a couple posts to talk about, and first, of course, we have Summer. No, okay, so first she says she be speaking facts, okay, and then she was like, they tried to take her TikTok down. Now we know Lemmy is known for snatching Instagrams or like, so I'm assuming he could snatch TikToks and shit like that. It's been a number of baddies, including Natalie, that said he does this. No, he loved to silence somebody. So Summer is claiming that Natalie never wanted to do baddies again. She did not want to do it. Now, Natalie, we've seen Natalie threaten to cancel baddies or not do baddies with Zeus a couple of times, especially right before this season started filming. Like, we know they were arguing, Natalie was fed up and shit like that, but Summer's first piece of evidence that, you know, she's claiming is that they didn't have in auditions. I don't really, they brought back a bunch of old friends. Now, my thing was, I looked at that as Natalie wanted her friends back because she kept getting snuck, you know, and the baddies wasn't doing shit for her. Right? But then she said Natalie wasn't hosting house meetings. She's performing without the baddies. We already knew that. Lemmy already said Natalie was taking like a step back and someone was going to have to step up. Natalie said it was her mental health. She was over it. She was tired. She was exhausted. She was like, baddies is going out so bad. Even Scotty have a show. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, baddies does not have to keep airing with Natalie on the screen. Is she a big part of the show? I think so. Do she need to be there? Like, is it a necessity? No. She could be behind the scenes. It's still her show. And then the whole Scotty having a show, I ain't gonna lie, I thought she would have been had one by now. She's literally the girlfriend / baby mother of the boss. She's having their baby. She was like, Lemmy got his ducks in a row and shit like that. Let me know baddie is the bread and butter of Zeus. Am I lying? What show get more views than baddies? That is Natalie's leverage, in my opinion. Along with secrets she knows. I'm sure she knows some shit. But anyway, y'all, here go what someone said.
This is how y'all know what I'm saying is fucking facts. If y'all peep, you know they hating. They just try to shut my TikTok down. It ain't shit. I got some shit for them. They can't shut this down. But all right. If y'all peep, the baddies USA have an audition. That's my very first receipt. The baddies USA have an audition? Alright, no. We did not have an audition. They brought back them weak ass hoes from Bad Girls. Not all of them weak, because I fuck with a couple of them. But them hoes ain't on what we on. They ain't on no baddie shit. They did they Bad Girls. They had they run. They had their face. Cool. And even then, when they had their motherfucking face, Baddies USA did not have an audition. That was strike number one. Natalie never wanted to do baddies ever again. Let's clock it. Y'all see all that shit with her and Lemmy on live, boom. Baddies USA didn't have an audition. We filmed Baddies USA. If y'all notice, Natalie is not hosting house meetings. She's performing without the baddies. She's nowhere to be found. She's coming in after the scene starts. She been trying to find her exit plan. And if y'all think I'm motherfucking lying, why the fuck Baddies going out so bad? Why the fuck Scotty got a show? Come on now. That nigga Lemmy from the same hood I'm from. That nigga from the dirty motherfucking D, bitch. If you don't think that nigga got his ducks in a motherfucking row, we already know Baddies finished. That's why they focusing on bad boys and...
Anywho, next we have Marsh. So Marsh is basically, like, she's on live talking about Tesehki. And she said she don't feel like Tesehki is a bad person. Really. But this is like what piqued my interest. She was like, she doesn't really give a fuck about what they got going on. She said the fight started because Tesehki was threatening Chrisean to get her robbed, and that's what Chrisean told her. Okay, first of all, to make it clear, pretty sure Marsh is saying Chrisean is the one that said Tesehki is trying to rob her. She didn't hear from Tesehki, okay? Just to, right? But remember when that shit happened and Chrisean was on live like the next day, and she said she felt like Tesehki was trying to get her robbed, and everybody was like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, even watching it, I didn't get Tesehki is trying to get her robbed. So, but I can't say she wasn't. But, like, that's how that fight started because Chrisean said Tesehki was trying to get her robbed. This is my first time hearing Marsh say anything like this. So, back then, do y'all feel like Tesehki was trying to get Chrisean robbed? Yes or no? Like, when I first heard her say it back then, I felt like it was out of left field. I felt like it had nothing to do with the argument, but, like that's how she felt. Okay. But Marsh, she was like, but that fight in the van, Tesehki got with her program. She absolutely did. She beat you. Y'all jumped her and she still was beating you. And then she was like, she came and got her lick back. You didn't really get a lick back. You did bust her lip. But like, other than that, she kind of beat you if you ask me. Just saying. Now, my question is, did you been want that lick back? Is that what you mean when you was like, y'all gotta get back in the field? Like, when y'all were cool and Chrisean and Tesehki were cool, was that your plan? Or no? But as she said, she feel like Tesehki is not a bad person. You know, your best friend is accusing her of SA. And you just said her sister told you that she tried to get her Ròbbed. You think she's a good person. I'm confused. What? You know, like, I'm assuming you believe your friend. So, if, like, because I would assume that line is drawing. Like, you're on Chrisean's side. I would think you wouldn't think she's a good... I don't know. Girl, I don't know. She feel like Tesehki a good person. Okay, she got her own mind. I could give her that. She has her own mind. Well, yeah, here go what she said.
I kind of got a little bit more perspective of who Latifah is this last time around when I was around her. I did. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't got a lot of history with her, but I don't think she a bad person like that. I don't. I just feel like everybody got their flaws. People got pros and cons. I got pros and cons. Everybody got pros and cons. I feel like they got a lot of baggage when it comes to their sisterhood. Mind you, for a fact, I only entered the chat because with the fight and shit, not because I cared about what they really had going on. I just cared that the bitch was threatening to rob people. And that's what her sister told me. So that's what I cared about. That's why I ever first followed Latifah in that spinner. Then baddies asked me to fight her. Yeah, she got my program that fight. Then I came got my lick back, period. And then it's like, yeah, her and her sisters got a lot going on. If that wasn't the aspect of that relationship, I feel like we all could have been cool. But
then we have Marsh again, right? So she is saying she was cool with Zeus hiring her to antagonize Tesehki. First of all, I told y'all Marsh was the one that wanted the problem. That's just what it gave to me. It felt like Tesehki wasn't even on that with Marsh at first. When they was in the house, I'm just saying. You know, Marsh also speak about how she don't like how everyone is saying, oh, why Marsh is here, Marsh is not on the cast. But she like, Zeus is the one that booked my flight and told me to come. They paid me. Y'all know why I'm here. Basically saying, Lemmy knew I was supposed to be there and he hired me to beef with Chrisean. I mean, not Chrisean, Tesehki, to fight Tesehki, and he know that. But y'all were supposed to be cool coming into the show, so you ain't care. But honestly, that's alleged. We don't know if Lemmy told her that, but Lemmy did respond, and we're going to talk about that in this video. But here goes what Marsh said, okay? Here we go.
all of that, I was cool with them hiring me to antagonize Tesehki, all of that. I wasn't tripping on none of that. But why y'all wait till we online after the fact? When y'all do y'all confessionals after the fact to say, oh, where's Marsh coming from? Bitch, I've been here because y'all booked my flight. I've been here because you checked me into this hotel. I've been here because you paid me when I get my Zeus check the end of November, sometime around. So it's like, that's why I'm here, bitch. The fuck?
Exactly, and that's
And
what
I'm
I
here
don't
to fight
like.
a bitch that everybody's scared to fight, straight up. So it's like,
right, no, Marsh.
Now on to Summer. And what Summer is saying, Lemmy responded to that as well. That's going to be in this video as well. But to talk about the clip, Summer is basically talking about when she introduced Lex's girlfriend to Lemmy, you know, she was very much amused by the situation. I don't know if it was an awkward situation or if, like, she knew some shit the girlfriend didn't know. Clearly, that's what she's, like, trying to say. Because, as you know, Summer is claiming that Lex and Lemmy was fucking. Basically saying, I know the tea, and she's eating it up. Like, she's very messy about the situation. I don't know if the situation really... Well, I'm sure they met each other, but, like... You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That...
We go have a meeting with Lemmy. I walk up to Lemmy like... He greet us. Him and LJ. He like... Hey, Summer, da-da-da-da-da. Shake my hand with his hookah and saying... And I'm like, Lemmy, this is... I say her name... Lex girlfriend. And I look. He look at me. He look at her. And he extend his hand and say, nice to meet you. So I'm just eating it up. Or I'm just like, Let me mind my motherfucking business.
Very messy. Me personally, I don't know if she slept with Lemmy or not. I find it hilarious if she did. You know, that's kind of crazy considering you have a girlfriend. But it's like apparently she cheated on her girlfriend before with Summer. But like I said, Lemmy, he made some responses and we're going to read these responses, okay? So first response, he said, let me be unequivocally clear. I never slept with, kissed, or dated Big Lex at any time, in any capacity. She is a beautiful and talented young woman, but any claims suggesting otherwise are simply false. I don't care who repeats them. The truth does not change. So question, and I am going to make it a poll. Who do y'all believe? Do y'all believe Summer with her claim saying that they did sleep together? Or Lemmy with his claim saying, no, the fuck we did not? I don't know. Now then he responds to Marsh. As you know, the shit that Marsh just said, we went over it. He said, Marsh was never brought onto baddies to provoke or fight anyone, period. Before we even started filming, she inquired about joining the cast, and we declined because the show was fully set. It was only at Chrisean Rock's request that Marsh was allowed a single cameo day. Now let me be absolutely clear. I personally asked Marsh to leave the set multiple times whenever she was lingering around or trying to hang out with cast outside that agreed upon appearance. Any suggestion that she was there to stir up conflict with Tesehki or anyone else is entirely false. She was there because Chrisean wanted a friend on camera once and we allowed it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, well, I have a question because she was seen on camera on multiple days. Which day was supposed to be the cameo? Because she was at the house. We seen Marsh that whole fucking episode. And now she at this rehearsal? How many? One cameo? She was only supposed to be there one day? So you telling me the day she fought Tesehki, y'all was telling her to leave, but y'all was still recording? Yeah. Now, they said before filming, she was cleared a one-day cameo, so I'm assuming they wasn't really here for Chrisean bringing her there to fight her battles the whole season. I wish I knew how conversations went, okay? Also, Marsh, he is saying he tried to kick you out multiple times and you did not want to. I mean, Lemmy, you got, I don't know how many big ass security, y'all couldn't get her out. He also said, we paid Marsh only a very minimal fee for that single one-day cameo. It was just a small gesture of courtesy because Chrisean wanted her to appear briefly. That is the entirety of the situation regarding Marsh. Okay, but she stayed and y'all still recorded her. Y'all didn't kick her out. You know, so Marsh, she just there fighting for free. Unless Chrisean was paying her. I mean, she got a chain out of it, but shit, that ain't money. Unless you gonna go pawn the shit. Me personally, I would rather have money than the chain, but that's just me. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know. And then he started going crazy with these paragraphs. I think he's talking about like everyone complaining, even like the cast members complaining about the editing. I'm assuming this is what this is about. He said, all right, let me lay this out clearly and directly because this is important. Our production process is not only thorough, it is a significant investment from start to finish. It costs us a lot to produce this level of content, that is something I want everyone to understand. We begin with development and casting. We meticulously plan everything in pre-production, and once we start filming, we do not cut corners. Our assistant editors sync and organize all the footage, and our story producers shape it, and our editors refine it. Then we move into the online phase, including color correction, audio mixing, and graphing before global distribution. Okay? And let me be absolutely clear, our turnaround time is exceptional. You know, that I will give. That, it really is. I think the first episode be out like 2 weeks after they finish filming. But anyway, he said no other network, traditional or otherwise, delivers this kind of premium quality content as rapidly as we do at Zeus. Kudos to our entire production and pro-production team for making that happen. We put in work at every stage, and I want that understood. Basically, he said shut the fuck up about editing. No one cares about y'all complaints. It's gonna be what it is. You know, we put in too much work, time, and money for y'all to be complaining about editing. Is what he's saying. Basically, yeah. Basically, he's clapping back at Summer. He clapped back at Marsh. This is his response. But that is it for this video, okay? If you found it interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.